Is no restart.
Big move in Bitcoin then, in contrast to all the notes I wrote pre-show, which were telling me that this was going to put Bitcoin under pressure.
Yeah, the narrative that perhaps this launch of these political meme coins will sap flows from Bitcoin is showing us that it's really not the case this morning. If anything, it's just accelerated the momentum and the excitement around cryptocurrency under another Trump administration.
Hi, Dewald. What is all this FOMO about? Should I buy Bitcoin now?
Are you smoking your socks? You should rather watch my show. You should rather watch my show.
Oh, wait, let me put my light on. There we go. Right, so everyone can see me nice and crispy clean. Oh, legends, welcome to another live stream. You will see that I'm here on the 10-second chart. My brother came to surprise visit me today and we did some scalping together. So let me just put the music softer here. Right, we did some scalping together here on the 10-second, 1 minute, 30-second, 1 second time frame. We did some scalping together. My eyes are burning. My head is pounding. You know, I can't keep up with him. He's in and out and in and out. Short now, long now. You know, you can't keep up, right? But we have placed many trades here together today, made some profits. And it's nice to trade with someone that is a scalper, yeah, on the small little time frames. But it takes a lot of concentration. It takes focus. It takes focus. I couldn't keep up, right? And he does it all on his phone. He does it all on his phone. Absolutely amazing. He just left. He went home. And I decided, let me jump here into a live stream, do a quick little update here. So yeah, basically just to explain to everyone, you know, this was the last trade or one of the many trades that we took over here. Basically, okay, played the retest, took profits right in this zone over here when we saw the weakness because we wanted to see continuation to the upside. But I mean, that was still quite a significant move. And with these little small moves, I can tell you guys now that you can make profits. Okay, if I zoom in here, all right, look at this small little move over here. Look at this. Well, it's basically this move that we played over here. And I go onto the 15-minute time frame just to put it into perspective. That's the little move that my brother, you know, we've been scalping basically this range the whole day today. We've been scalping this range up and down, up and down, up and down, right? And I made some good money today. My brother made some good money. He basically showed me how to turn $2 into $20, right? Just by placing a couple of trades, right? Obviously, I played with a little bit of a bigger portfolio. My brother likes to scalp with small little money, dollars. He likes to take $1, $5, and he puts this challenge in for himself. Okay, by the end of the day, I'm going to turn it into $100. Right, so, and the market conditions absolutely has to be perfect for that to happen, but it was nice to trade together. Legends, smash up that like button on the way in. And there is a very bullish case, and well, there is the last bullish case scenario has been invalidated. So let me clean up the chart, show everyone what I mean. Can we potentially get upwards momentum from where we are right now? We can go and analyze this situation in a moment, okay? Because there's a chance that the low could be very close. There's a chance. Okay. Right, legends. Now, I want to go first here onto the 1 hour time frame. Okay, and let's talk about this little scenario over here. And I have to redraw the scenario the whole time because every time I delete it, yeah, I'm going to leave those trends because we're going to go and analyze that in a second. Okay, the smaller trends here that I've got. Right, let's go. Right, cool, legends. Let me say hi to the beaver waiting for 73k. Definitely a possibility. Hi Tamil, welcome to the live stream. Hello, welcome. Sockman, hello Dewald. You are the king. Dewald to the rescue. I've been smoking 5 socks already. I hope you've worn them for at least a couple of weeks before you smoke them, because then they taste delicious. Right, 10 seconds. Yes, it's absolutely insane. You know, it's absolutely insane. Stream twice a day. It's cool. You spoil us. Thank you, Dewald. Really appreciate it. Yes, yes, yes. You know, my wife went to go and visit family. My daughter went with. My brother did a surprise visit today. We've been scalping here together. And I thought, okay, well, I've got nothing else to do right now after he's left. And let me do a quick little update here just to show everyone, well, you know, what is going to happen here more locally. Can we still expect a waterfall here to the downside? Are we just going to crash? Or is price, okay, going to start finding its feet, turn around and give us a little bounce to the upside? Because this is the bounce that let me see if I'm in that trade still. Yes, this is the bounce that I'm currently trading. I'm still in the trade. Sniped it there on the 10-second time frame. And right, because I'm a little bit of a larger time frame trader. I like to get into a little bit larger trades, okay? I like to get into a trade and, you know, take profits at resistance. I like to play bigger little moves. I don't have to stare at the chart the entire day. Because when I traded with my brother today on the smaller time frames, like the 10-second time frame, you cannot lose attention, okay? And it was quite surprising to me. I've never actually traded with my brother. We've always shared strategies and things like that, and Elliott wave theory scenarios with each other. But holy crap, he is a fast trader, okay? He only trades price action, candles. That's it. He doesn't use any indicators. He just looks at the candles. He studied the candles so well that after each candle closes, he knows exactly what the next move is going to be. Absolutely amazing. It was nice to see that. But I mean, on the larger time frames, he does struggle. Where I excel in the larger time frames, he excels in the smaller time frames. So, right, legends. Now, this is the scenario that I quickly want to highlight over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this scenario has been invalidated. This was the last bullish case scenario. So when you take a parallel channel, and this is what I discussed this morning, from the high of 1 to the high of 3, you drag it to number 2. We have now invalidated the 4th wave. It's no longer contracting. It has now broken the parallel channel, which significantly reduces the possibility of another leg to the, to the upside. Okay, so this was kind of the last bullish case scenario, and I told everyone I am really leaning towards this scenario. Okay, really leaning towards this scenario, which has not been invalidated. So after a 5-wave structure to the upside, you expect a correction to the downside, and now this is the thing. Are we going to make a higher low and continue to the upside? Okay, where you then form an ABC to the upside, or a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, now this is the question. There is still a chance to form a higher low without taking the lows and then breaking to the upside. If I go here onto the 4-hour time frame, just want to show everyone the scenario. Okay, this was the trend that everyone was watching. Okay, this was the trend. We didn't break out. And I told everyone yesterday during the live stream, well, I don't particularly want to see a breakout, because usually when you get a fake out in a 5th wave and you come back down and you get acceptance back below the trend, it increases the probabilities of taking the low. The fact that we have not broken out, we shaved here against the trends, opens up the door for potentially a higher low, and then we have the breakout to the upside, where this breakout could be epic and even coming to claim the $95,000 area. It could be a nice little breakout to the upside, but Bitcoin needs to play ball and it needs to form a higher low. Right, so legends, what I'm watching now here on the 1 hour time frame, okay, zooming into the structure, well, what do you need after a 5-wave structure? You need a 3-wave corrective structure. And this could now potentially be the A, the B, and now we are in the formation of a C wave here to the downside. Okay, but it's very rare to just do this. Very rare. Okay, unless there's some really bad news that comes out and we capitulate, you know, here to the downside. It is most common to at least get a retracement, a bounce, and then you continue, a bounce, and then you continue. And I am now currently trying to take advantage of this little bounce to the upside because I want to short this bad boy, because this could be an epic short to the downside. And there's a high chance that this is going to form a 5-wave structure to the downside. And you might be asking, well, why do you think it's going to be a 5-wave structure? Because we could be in the formation, okay, of an A, B, C wave to the downside. Right, and inside of your C wave, you have to form 5-wave structures. A C wave is always 5 waves to the downside. And this could now be the formation of 1. Maybe we get the bounce. We create 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is now my main scenario that I'm currently keeping an eye on because all the bullish case scenarios has been invalidated. I don't see any bullish case scenario unless, okay, this is all still part of an A. You make a B flat, okay? You can still make a B flat that takes the high, but then you have a fake out, right? And then you come down for a C. But let's just focus on the local structure over here. Okay, right, legends. Remember, if you'd like to come and trade with me, links for the exchanges that I use is always down in the description. I've got Weeks, Bluffin, and Phoenix, where you get the bigger sign-up bonuses and lowest trading fees only by using the links down in the description. And right, I organize you the best deals so that when you sign up, you benefit the most from these exchanges. And all I ask in return is that you use the links. It costs you nothing extra. Okay, cool, legends. Let's get on with what is now happening here more locally. So let's go on to the 5-minute time frame. I'm going to delete this. Right, currently getting the bounce. Okay, and as you guys can see, when I was here on the 10-second time frame, okay, absolutely. Currently getting the bounce here to the upside. The momentum is up, right? This was the trend. Well, I was tracking this trend, but now we formed a new trend here to the upside. Can the momentum continue? Can the low be in? Definitely. This is where I entered. This is where I entered with my stop below the low, and I need to now protect my position. Okay, I'll do that after the stream, right? I have gotten in over here. Swing failure pattern from the low. From this little low over here. You dip below, you get acceptance back above. I didn't enter here because I was trading with my brother, and this is where we entered, right? Position should now be protected and expecting a little bit of more upwards momentum here. So there was a couple of trends that was breaking here, just to show everyone here on the 10-second time frame. Okay, this is what I was watching. Let me just switch on everything over here. I can delete it. Right. So first thing that happened is it's just pure trading strategy that you're applying. We saw the breakout and said, okay, let's create a higher high. And we created a higher high. Okay. And these scenarios plays out on all the time frames. The only difference is on the smaller time frames, it plays out a lot quicker. Okay. And if you would like to learn technical analysis a lot quicker, I challenge you to take $1 and go and trade the 1 minute, 10 second, 1 second time frame, because all of the Elliott wave theory, all of the patterns, bull flags, bear flags, ABC corrections, swing failure patterns, it all happens on the smaller time frames as well, but it happens a lot quicker. So instead of staring at 1 hour, 4 hour candles that takes days to play out, on the smaller time frames it plays out many scenarios in a single day, so you will be able to absorb a lot more knowledge on the smaller time frames. Because here you can see I applied my trading strategy exactly the same way as I would on the 15-minute or 1 hour time frame. Okay, and it's playing out at the moment to perfection. Right, so there's the little bull flag. Okay, so if you miss the retest, you play the breakout and you have your momentum. You now track your momentum to the upside, and now price is continuing here to the upside. Right. Cool, legends. Let's delete all these things. I don't need it anymore. Right. Okay. Now, let's just go back here onto the 5-minute time frame, okay, which is the lowest that I would like to go. And now the question is, legends, we are currently getting the bounce, which means that the impulse to the downside could potentially be finished. And this does look very much like a 5-wave structure already to the downside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is done. We have a completed 5-wave structure to the downside. If I just want to, guys, nothing's ever guaranteed in the market, okay? If price continues to fall to the downside, then I would label this as a 3-wave structure that is still continuing. Okay, so I will take a trend-based fib from the high to the low to the high, and then I'll measure the targets to the downside. But as long as this low hold, there's a chance that we could break the trend and continue momentum here to the upside to at least come and claim these pivots. Okay. I do actually have a profit-taking area already. The TPs are set. Everything is set. If you take a fib from the high to the low of the structure, remember you need to pay yourself on the way up. Because if this is forming a 1 and this is now going up for a second wave, okay, the 786 and the 50% is the most common target zone for a wave 2. Okay, you can reject by the 0.382. This is my first TP1. TP2, TP3, I'm out. Okay, if we go higher, I don't care, right? But this is where I will be looking for shorting opportunities. Okay, so if price, because I'm actually more interested in the short than in the long that I've played here to the upside. If price continues to shoot here to the upside, okay, and specifically the 50% Fibonacci, if we get a swing failure pattern from the highs, price pierces through and it falls down, this is where I'm going to look for a shorting opportunity. Okay, maybe it falls down and it comes back up, it stops me out at break even, very important. Okay, then I'm looking at this little pivot. Price pumps up, if it gets acceptance back below, shorting opportunity. Right, maximum target for wave 2 is the 786 together with this consolidation area over here. So I am very interested in the shorting opportunity to the downside because it could be a nice impulsive move to the downside in a third wave. Okay, it could get nice and nasty here to the downside. Right, so legends, that is basically the update that I wanted to provide. There's not much else, legends. If price does decide for whatever reason to continue here to the upside, then I'm going to say, okay, well, it is what it is. I will then look for the next trading opportunity. Okay, but it's about when I look at Elliott wave theory, for me, it's about eliminating structures. Okay, and then look at the structures that remain and then trading those structures from a high probability perspective. Okay, sorry guys, my mouse is stuffing around over here. Okay, so currently in the long position, okay, there was also a nice little trend over here. Okay, if you don't know, right, I just want to see if that actually played out. I took a fib from the high to the low to the high. Okay, this was another zone that we were looking at. Okay, this is how you measure your fifth wave target. You take a trend-based fib from the high of 1 to the low of 3 to the high of 4, and then you get fifth wave targets. So we were chopping through this level. I mean, we traded scalped the crap out of this structure, up and down, up and down, up and down. But most importantly, on the larger time frame, you're getting the reaction at a fifth wave target, which means that this could be the end of the structure over here and we can go up for a little bit of a deeper retracement well, a higher retracement, and I'm calling it a retracement corrective structure to the upside. Okay, smash up that like button. Yes, remember to smash up that like button. And some breathing room from the lows. Hi, Dewald, please say your TP. Okay, I think I have highlighted the TP at the moment. Okay, TP1 is $85,000, 100. TP2 is $85,000, 592. Remember, I'm trading the Binance chart. Okay, so the levels might be different depending on which exchange you trade on. My final TP is $86,000. That's where I'm going to close my position. Okay. Right, legends, when I play retracements to the upside, I am more aggressive with profits, more aggressive. So here I will take 60% profits, maybe here I will take 20% profits, and I will close the position over here. I'm not going to take 10% profits over here, and then maybe another 5% or 10% profits, and then leave the majority for higher levels, because when you have strong momentum to the downside, you could have a very shallow retracement that rolls over, and I want to make sure that I capture the most amount of profits on the way up. Right, that's my strategy, that's my rules. Okay, so cool, legends. That is basically what I'm watching here at the moment. I saw ETH got a beautiful bounce here in the golden pocket, quite a nice or a nasty dump. Right, look at this dump here to the downside, but it looks like it's finding support here at the golden pocket. When you take a fib from the low to the high, you know, this is usually a zone where you are supposed to long, where many people are too scared to long. Okay, and even from ETH, with this momentum here to the downside, I'm going to be very careful. If you are in a ETH trade at the moment, you know, you want to have a trend. And I can tell you guys now, if I had an ETH long in this zone, okay, and ETH starts pumping here to the upside, definitely a profit-taking area, because you could reject and fall down again, okay? Obviously, if you break out successfully, start closing some high time frame candles above, there's a chance that it could still find upwards momentum, and then you're going to start hitting resistance here to the upside. Okay, so not sure if anyone did take the ETH trade. We are inside of the golden pocket. It looks like it could be a nice bouncing zone over here, right? No financial advice. You do you. If you'd like to trade these altcoins with me, links down in the description where you qualify for the biggest sign-up bonuses and lowest trading fees. Doge from a retracement perspective, A, B, C, okay, tapped the maximum retracement target. I'm not saying that it's going to do this. All I'm saying is, it's a very interesting zone, okay? Very interesting zone. You tap the maximum target, you got a bounce inside of the golden pocket. Bitcoin looks like it wants to find a little bit more of upwards momentum. Right, legends, also a trick of the trade that not many people will show you, okay? I'm for the B flat. Yes, we could make a B flat here to the upside. You never know, legends, okay? If this is the end of the impulse, okay, if this is the end of the impulse, remember that a corrective structure can take the high. It's allowed to. It can take the high. Where this is then a A, okay, the entire structure is then an A. Doesn't look pretty as an A wave, but anyways, and then you create a B flat that takes the high. Does it carry high probability? With this impulse here to the downside, I don't know, legends. I don't know if it carries high probability. For me as a technical trader, I long where I find support, and I take profits when you start hitting resistance. That's just my trading strategy. If we continue to the upside and price does do this, I will be looking for a short, because this could be an epic short. Because if you create a B flat to the upside, okay, there's a high chance that the C has to take the low, because this could be an epic trade here to the downside. Right, legends, that is basically the update here from my side. Remember to smash up that like button. Short little update here from my side. Only a 25-minute update. Remember, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, subscribe for future notifications. Hit the like. Links for the exchanges that I use is always down in the description, where you qualify for the biggest bonuses and sign up fees. Remember, on Bluffin, okay, every time you move $10,000 worth in volume, you get an opportunity to spin the wheel where you can win some amazing prizes. And then on Weeks, 50% cash back on the money that you deposit in your features account, but also on Bluffin, 10% cash back on the money that you deposit. So I organize you guys the best deals on all of these exchanges, and it costs you nothing extra. Legends, have yourselves an amazing weekend. I think I will do another live stream on Sunday, because Saturdays is just such boring price action. I just don't know what to talk about on a Saturday, because you move $50 up, you move $50 down, like it's really boring price action. But on Sundays is when the magic happens. So enjoy the weekend. I'll see you all most probably on Sunday. Cheers for now.